What happens when a director refuses to listen to anyone? Joker. Folie Doux's disastrous performance might just be the answer. Despite the massive success of the first Joker film, the sequel gathered some of the worst opening weekend numbers in its genre. The first Joker movie was one of those rare moments where everything should go wrong, and somehow came together to tell an origin story of the greatest villain to the most attention-grabbing hero we know in DC movies since Christopher Nolan. The Batman. The movie stars Joaquin Phoenix as titular anti-hero Arthur Fleck and Gaga as his cackling love interest and partner in crime, Harleen Frances Quinzel, better known as Harley Quinn. The main ensemble also features Brendan Gleeson, Catherine Keener, and returning cast member Zazie Beetz. Unlike the first film, which garnered critical acclaim and 11 Oscar nominations, Joker, Folie Deux, has been plagued by negative reviews. The follow-up received a dreadful 34% rating on review aggregation site Rotten Tomatoes and a dismal D grade from audiences polled by CinemaScore. Todd Phillips retained nearly absolute creative control over the movie, ignoring notes from DC Studios heads and refusing to screen test the film. Phillips even pushed to debut the film at the Venice Film Festival against the studio's plans, creating friction with Warner Brothers and DC. One source revealed, "No one could get through to Todd. If you don't listen to fan expectations, you're going to fail." Joker 2 is something I'm very skeptical about. I liked the first one quite a bit, but a sequel is really pushing it with the ending saying, "The end." This feels like an obligation, rather than a story that its creators genuinely wanted to tell like the first one. As for Gaga, weird choice, and her design puts me off. I'm not sure that Harley Quinn as a character has enough depth for different interpretations. I think Margot Robbie did as well as anyone can be expected to do, with a character that was started off as a Joker groupie and then became a comic relief girl boss. I don't think Todd Phillips knows anything about the Batman universe at all. Joker 1 wasn't Joker at all. Arthur's just a sad, depressed, crazy guy that snapped and killed people. Joker 2 looks like they took everything that made the dynamic of Joker and Harley interesting, and something everyone wanted to see, and they said, nah, let's throw these characters in the toilet and reinvent them entirely. Should we make a movie about how some insane madman is able to manipulate a respected, highly professional doctor into becoming an insane, homicidal madman like Joker is? That movie sounds really cool and interesting. We'd all love to see that movie. Cash grab, lazy writing, no integrity. Todd Phillips isn't the director to be making these types of films. I'm not even saying I didn't like Joker 1. I actually really do like that movie. It's just not Joker and should have been called Arthur. Or even One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest Part 2. Matt Reeves and Chris Nolan get it way more than the counterfeit Todd Phillips does. Joker's success gave Todd Phillips too much power over the sequel, leading to a ballooned budget and unchecked creative freedom. Reports claim that the idea for Joker Folie Deux came to Joaquin Phoenix in a dream, adding to the film's lack of clear purpose. The decision to make Joker Folie Deux a musical and to kill off Arthur Fleck didn't sit well with most viewers. If the sequel aimed to fulfill the director's creative vision, a much smaller budget could have been more appropriate. In the end, Joker Folie Deux serves as a cautionary tale of what happens when creative control goes unchecked. Stay tuned for more insights on your favorite films.